I didn't take making cowgirl candy will make me so emotional. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abby, and I welcome you guys back to my little garden here in the Caribbean. Small little garden space that I have here. This morning, guys, I have lots to do. I have some peppers to pick. Those peppers are still producing, guys. Sorry for the sunlight. Those peppers are still producing, and I could not be more grateful. So today I want to pick some ripe cayenne peppers that I have, some jalapenos that are starting to ripen. I want to try out doing some cowboy candy with those jalapenos. I already tried doing my own sweet Thai chili sauce with those cayenne peppers, and we love it. It's just absolutely delicious. It tastes good on most things, not everything, but most things. And I have one major task that I want to do this morning, and that is painting my chicken coop framing, because the time has come for me to, can you imagine, the mosquitoes are out of, goodness. Time has come for me to paint the frame of my chicken coop, because I finally am able to buy the PVC roofing that's, you know, see-through, so that the sunlight can continue to get into the chicken coop. One thing I didn't want in my chicken coop was to put galvanized roofing to make it dark, because we have snakes here, and as you can see, I'm visually impaired, and I want to be able to see things without having to use artificial light. So I want to use that kind of sheeting on the roofing, because when the rainy season is here, the chicken run becomes a muddy mess, and I particularly don't like it. It makes the place a little smelly, and it's not cool to walk in it, slip in it. It's really not cool. So I'm going to start this morning. I'm not going to pick those peppers yet. I'm going to start this morning with the painting, because today's a busy day, and I don't have the kids right now, so I really need to take advantage of the freedom that allows me. So I'm going to get right into painting this chicken coop, because when my husband was using the material that we had lying around the house, he thought that all of it was like this, galvanized steel, where, you know, it wouldn't be affected by the weather, but that's not the case. Some of it is, so we're having rusting taking place. So what I want to do is use some oxide paint to stop that from happening. I mean, I should sand it, but I don't really have that muscle. It's a chicken coop or chicken run after all. So I'm just gonna, you know, pretty it up a little in preparation to put that sheeting on top. And the good thing is that we had no rain for the last 3 days, so painting this, the sun is out and nice, no rain clouds in the sky, so that ensures that my paint won't be washed away. So I'm going to get right into it. I'm talking fast because time really is of essence, so I'm going to get right into it, and I'll pick you guys back up when I'm finished.
You feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions, and it's too much sometimes. Mix the potion, mix it up, girl, put it in motion. compromising. Make up your mind, we're running out of time. It's so hard to try, but it feels one-sided. Just make up your mind, lay it all on the line. So deep in it that I can see the bottom. So deep in it that I can see the bottom. Pulling your thorns out my clothes. Your poison is spread to my soul. You say you love me one day, next you don't. Knowing damn well.
Okay, all done. So it's looking, what is that? As a person who seems to be allergic to insect bites, I pay attention to every single bug when I do see a new one. So it's all painted, and now we don't have much time to dilly-dally. We're just gonna start picking these peppers. And oh guys, do you know what type of flower this is? I found this on the side of the road, and I found it was so pretty. A nice buttery petal with a deep dark, like almost black center. I find it so pretty. If you know what type of flower this is, let me know in the comment section down below. I really appreciate it. So these are the peppers that I have. Lots of cayennes to pick. So they're all ripe now, and my plan for these cayennes are to do, and I'm dropping all the cayenne pepper. So my plans are to pick these and to make sweet Thai chili sauce later on today, and I will be taking you guys along with me as I make that, and to show you what my plans are as regards canning them. Cayenne peppers, in fact pepper trees on a whole, they will keep producing for you here in the Caribbean if you just keep them picked, and of course try to keep the plant as healthy as possible. This is my jalapeno tree. These peppers have been on here for some time because I didn't know what to do with them. So my plan, I finally made up my mind, is to do some cowboy candy with them. I love cream cheese and crackers. I've seen on the internet that it tastes good with that, and I just want to experiment with it. It's pretty cool to grow your own stuff, and I could tell you guys, the taste of your own homegrown stuff, it cannot be described. Someone could tell you it's oh so good, but it's only when you try it you really understand what that person is saying. So I want to encourage you guys, as always, even if it's one plant, it makes a difference. This is one plant, and I got all these jalapenos off of just one plant. Sometimes makes a whole difference to your culinary experience. Make sure I'm not missing any. Yeah, so just a little bit. I think I have some peppers on this side to pick as well. Yeah, so just a little bit. These are the bananas. These are great. Just a little bit makes a big difference in your culinary experience. So a little bit more cayennes. still getting cubanelles as well. These plants are still producing. So that's the cool thing about us in the Caribbean. If you're planting things in the Caribbean, they produce for a long time once you care the plants. Well, you guys knew last week I was telling you I'm having a bug issue. So I sprayed last week and striking difference already. Some of the plants that were looking wonky, they did die, and those who were on their almost on their way out, I was able to save those by getting whatever was eating their roots as well as the mealybug. So, oh no, oh, that's why they say use a scissors when you. Oh, I'm sorry, pimento. That's why they say use a scissors. So these are the pimentos that I'm getting now, and these trees were really struggling, and since I sprayed, I'm seeing a drastic improvement. So I hope that with this improvement, gotta get out the sun a little bit. It's not even 8 o'clock, and it is so hot. So I was saying, with the pimento tree, that hopefully now that I've sprayed, because I have to do it again this week. It's systematic. I have to spray every 7 days for 3 weeks, and I took the leaves of the Christophine, and I was told it is a mite. So apparently here in Trinidad we're having a problem with the mite, and the mite attacks your peppers and your tomatoes and basically everything, guys. Everything. This mite is on it. So my garden right now is infested with this mite, and I have to do something about it because all my plants, they're just going kaput. I have behind me here a pawpaw tree. This too is highly susceptible to those mites, and they get something called bungee top, and I really don't want that to happen because this plant has gotten taller than me now, or almost my height. So I've reached a good ways with it, and I've started to see some flowers on the inside. So I'm just waiting to see what takes place with that, and even my ornamentals as well, guys. These mites are on it. These are usually a plump looking leaf, more succulent looking almost, and the mite is just making everything just wither away. So like for instance, you can see this one here. You can see how plump the leaf is looking, but when you look at this one, it's quite slender, and you can see some distortion on the foliage itself. So I'm trying my best. I'm really trying my best. It's really hot out here. So that's it for me outside this morning. I'm gonna put you guys back up to show you guys how I prepare these preserves with these peppers, and yeah, but like I said before, it's my first time doing cowboy candy, and I got this recipe that I want to try off of Acres Homestead, Becky from Acres Homestead. Hers looks simple, and I'm a simple girl. I find the more you keep things simple, the more tasty it is, the more the flavors of that fruit or vegetable comes out. And so I'm going to try out that cowboy candy, and I'll take you guys along with me, and I look forward for your input. If you're a person who have been canning for a long time, really want your input later on as regards that process. Okay guys, so it's the next day. I didn't get to finish it yesterday, so we're going to finish this task today because I don't want my peppers to go soft. They're still nice and firm. So it's the first time I'm doing cowboy candy, and I'm excited yet nervous. Not too nervous because it's going in a vinegar brine, so I'm not too worried about how it turns out, like, causing botulism with my family, poisoning my family. I'm not too worried about it. I have tried before relish and cucumber pickle, and we love that. So I'm really hoping that the weather kind of holds up and allows me to grow some cucumbers so that I can do some of that so that we can put in jars. Now the jars I'm using are these, what I have from jam jars. I cannot afford to buy mason jars. The US dollar is 7 to 1 and for a pack it's about what, $13, and then I have to buy the lids and the rims. I can't afford that, so I'm gonna try canning in these jars that I usually buy my jam in that I usually buy my jam in. And my plan is, you guys could let me know if this is a bad idea. My plan is that I can buy these covers brand new. So these are called luglets. These are called luglets, and they have like a wax. Get one that's, so it has like a wax on the inside, so that when you know water bath, the new rim, it seals to the jar. So my plan is, because I don't have a pressure can, I want to, you know, introduce myself to canning, to preservation. So what I want to do is I want to buy me some luglets, which are these, and make the stuff that I want to make, jams, pickles, what, you name it, and make things that I can water bath and be able to store them in the cupboard. So what I've been doing over the years is I've been saving these. I probably have about 50 of these jars. I have about 50 of these jars, and I want to be able to do it. So you guys can let me know, those of you who are well versed in canning, let me know if this is a bad idea. For water bath canning, let's just be clear, just the water bath, because I'm not ready for the pressure canning. I know that these will not be able to handle pressure canning, but I do think that these will be able to handle the water bath canning. It's glass after all. So let me know in the comment section down below. So what I'm going to do with these jalapenos, I'm going to get these all diced up, and I will pick you guys back up when I'm finished chopping it all up, and show you what the ratio Becky from Homestead used, because I'm a simple girl. I do believe that when you keep things simple, it accentuates whatever ingredient, main ingredient you are using. So that's my plan. Okay, so I'm all hi Grandma, say hi to YouTube, say hi to YouTube. You wanna say hi to Grandma?
Hello to you.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, mommy? Okay, guys, so before I light this stove, so the ratio that I'll be using is 1 cup, so it's like 2 to 1, 2 cups sugar, 1 cup vinegar. So this sauce, this brine, is going to be a very sweet one. That's why it's called cowboy or cowgirl candy. Not too sure which one. I saw both. So it's going to be a very sweet preserve, plus with the vinegar. So what I'm hoping that we can use this on is, you know, when I want to have my cream cheese and crackers, or a burger, or a hot dog sandwich, or if we can take some of it, you know, for mommy and daddy, we could chop up some of those pieces of jalapenos and put it in our corn dogs, you know, those little snacks that we like to have just to give everything another level of flavor. So I'm going to put 2 cups of sugar and 1 cup of 1 cup of vinegar. 1, 2. My God, that's a lot of sugar. I'm not too sure how many cups of I'm not too sure how many cups of jalapenos I have right now, but I'll measure that in a minute. So this is 1 cup of cider. I prefer apple cider to the white vinegar. I mean, you could use the white vinegar as well, but it's definitely not going to be the same flavor profile. So I'm going to bring this to a boil. I'm also going to add about a tablespoon, well, half of a tablespoon, teaspoon and a half of salt. This is iodized salt. If you're going to be pressure canning, like canning for the cupboard, I know that I can't use iodized salt. So in the future, I'm going to try and see if I can find sea salt or pickling salt in bulk, in order so that I will always have that on hand for when I want to practice canning. Yes, honey. I'm gonna make the pancakes for you. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna start your pancakes. What do you want your pancakes with? Just honey?
Honey and butter.
Honey and butter?
Yeah.
Alright.
The butter first and put the honey.
Put the butter first and then honey. Got it. So it's just about boiling now. So I'm going to put in the jalapenos for about 3 minutes. I'm going to put this in for about 3 minutes. But what I mean is, after it starts to simmer again, for about 3 minutes, I would let that simmer. I'll start my time when it starts to simmer again. If you want to try this out and using a saucepan like I am for the amount of peppers that I have, don't walk away from it. You have to keep stirring it so that you can control this frothing. But the more you stir, you control that. Okay, so I'm going to try and get oh my God. Excuse me. I'm trying to get this into the pot. Definitely woo, definitely have the house lit up right now. Can I have my ladle, please, Jasmine?
This?
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I want to give you pancake. Okay, so I barely have enough peppers to fill a jar. Whew. And that's it. And then I'm screwing on the old cover that I had with it. I know that I can't wipe this right now with anything of another temperature. So I am going to leave that there, and what I will do Move these things from here. So I don't want anybody to interfere with it. I'm going to put this cloth right here in the corner. And I'm going to do this and set it upside down. Okay. So it's not going to create a major seal, but I do know that it will do something. So I have some leftover brine. What I'm thinking, let me taste this. See how it tastes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't take, making cowgirl candy will make me so emotional. Guys, I'll let you guys, I find it tastes so good. It tastes spicy. I'm not about spice, but it does taste good. I'm thinking with the leftover brine that I can probably do pickled eggs, or I have a cauliflower that I need to use up. I have a half a head here that I need to use up. So I'm thinking that I can use probably half of it and see how that would taste. I'm gonna do that. And the next video I will let you guys know how that tastes. But for now, guys, that's all I have for today. I've tried my first canning-ish attempt with the peppers. So with the jalapenos, I tried cowgirl or cowboy candy, and it is delicious. It does taste good. And maybe in future videos, I'll be able to share with you guys what I use that cowgirl candy to accentuate, and I will definitely let you know how it tastes with the cauliflower. I have to get this all processed up. Until the next time, guys, I gotta go make pancakes. I gotta put butter and honey on it. I gotta get it done soon, or there'll be noise in the entire neighborhood. So until I catch you guys on the next one, take care, stay safe, see you later. Au revoir.